about negotiations, right? Politics.
And we're out of time. So you.
Hey, y'all, Gravity. Any day above ground, live it. Hope you all had a fantastic evening. Yeah, I know. We not the type of content you were expecting, but you know, we try to diversify here at Beyond Borders Media. We got to make sure you get everything, especially within this election cycle. You got to get all the information. You got to get all different perspectives. That's what we do here. That's what we do. So what we're going to do is we're going to listen to a Twitter space that Tommy Sotomayor was engaged in with one of the most preeminent white supremacists of our generation, as coined by TBA, the Black Authority, Richard Spencer. Now, for those who don't know, and I know you don't care, we all know Richard Spencer tried to play alt-right. You know, he did the thing with Roland Martin that's gonna live on in infamy. He said some out of line shit. He even talked to TBA. He's talked to Tariq. He said some out of line shit. Okay, fine. But a strange phenomenon happened after the 2020 election. He pivoted and went to the left. Now, I'm not saying he's a liberal or anything, but he's over there grifting. Do your thing. But as I said, Tommy went into this space and we'll let y'all decide if he ate or he got eaten. But before we do that, let's see who's in the building. Brooklyn Queen 125, good morning. Charles Gibson, good morning. Miss Nisi, good morning. Win Loser Rug, good morning. Brother Torian Rain, good morning. Dark Titan, good morning. And good morning to Twitter. And for those who haven't said anything in the live chat or the comments, good morning. So let's get into it. It's almost like 2 hours, but we're not going to listen to the whole 2 hours. I just sped up to where he started talking. And then he did a response to that. I want to say yesterday or Wednesday night. And he took callers. And we know how those go. But let's do the customary laundry.
Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purpose, such as criticism, commenting, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, education, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern.
So you see the title of this Twitter space. So this was after old Jamal Bowman got ousted out of his seat during that primary. So it says Jamal Bowman, AIPAC, Trump and Biden debate, cloud chasing and grifting. keep a pin in that last word, grifting. Because I'm looking at who was in this room, and there's a whole bunch of grifters in here, but y'all let them tell it. Now, let's listen to, I'm sorry, it wasn't 2 hours. When he did his video, it was 2 hours. But let's just hear what they had to say.
Let me I'm gonna respond to that, and I'm gonna go to Tommy. I don't even know his name. Sotomayor.
So the dude talking, this boxing MD, already insulted this man. And he didn't even say nothing yet. But all right, let's go.
I don't actually disagree with you, but I think that it's so understated.
You see how they trying to slick be disrespectful?
Is the problem.
You see how he try to slick be disrespectful? I don't know.
Mike 42.
Why did you call me up here and you keep on saying
hello.
every time
Cognitive
you say
dissonance
my
of a
name?
while
I don't know. I ain't really heard of him. I don't know who he is. I don't know the guy. Something about some asshole or something. I don't know.
Well, let's take stock in what you just said, sir. From the 16 to 20 people I see in this Twitter frame, you look like you're the only black person there. So yeah, they're gonna take a shot at you. I thought this was known. Like, I love to laugh at Tariq when he be bringing up them white trolls and making arguments that he getting paid by white supremacy. But you go into a room full of white supremacists and you think you're just... I want you to keep a pin in what I just said. Tariq goes and has his Twitter spaces, white trolls show up. Y'all give him shit. Tommy goes into a white only restaurant Twitter space and y'all think that he brave as fuck. Keep a pin in that, because there's going to be something Tommy's going to say later that is going to make y'all get up out of your chair.
So I can't stand the sarcastic ass white people. When they get their ass whooped, I'm all right with it now. So you can put up as many memes as you want about blacks whooping your ass. You got too much smart ass mouth, you little smarmy motherfucker. And that's why you get your ass whooped all the time. That's why the only time y'all talk like this is on the fucking internet.
I'm not saying schools don't enable this.
Ooh, Tommy, you get a little spicy there. Okay.
We finna get up in here, whoop these niggas' ass right quick.
That's what they said. And then you showed up and you gave them some more fuel. But go ahead.
Types of behavior. But like I said, the story that happened before, like that I was like going home from school one day and I was young and I asked my mom, I go,
Oh God.
Mom, what's it, like, I'm sorry. What's gay? Like, I didn't think I heard it. Gonna... So then I go to my mom goes, it's when you prefer the company of a boy over a girl. And I go to my mom, and I was a kid. I go, Mom,
they really can't tell stories.
I prefer the company of a boy over a girl, which is a normal thing for a boy. But then, my mom goes, when you're older, you'll understand. The point I'm trying to make about that story is my parents are heterosexual.
So how do you feel about it today?
I know. The point
is did you ever figure it out, or
did you understand?
He's a micro influencer on Twitter. He's yes, fuck.
Do you still prefer the company of men, or not? Or...
Only when playing sport. But what I'm and I don't mean wrestling, okay? The point I'm trying to make is that
Roman Gecko wrestling with oil. What?
Let me just finish my point. I'm going to go to listen. The point I'm trying to make is that it's very important to, like the religious values and the social values, and then having that like structure in my life was much more impactful than any external stimulus coming from schools, from drag shows, from whatever the fuck, right? Because that is what really changes dynamics. Now, there are situations that I think they're outliers, and I think they're sensationalized a lot for the media. And I'm not agreeing with the schools. Don't get me wrong. I'm not like running cover from them. But I think that the level of focus
song is over.
So I think the blame's not put on the parents often. And I think it's often put on the school, which is like a part of the problem, but that's kind of not why we see a lot of this happening, right? It's like libs of TikTok is like showing, like, you see this teacher just making these kids gay and trans. It's like, no, that's not kind of
What
like
the hell is he talking
go ahead,
about?
Sotomayor.
That's what happened in that cartoon.
Come on, let's get to the show.
What's up, Tommy?
I mean, pedos get shanked in prison for a reason, and that's why it's not popular with most adults in America as well. If you're indoctrinating or touching or involved with children, and you're an adult, you've got a problem, and that's why. So it is a big deal if you're a parent.
Yeah,
for sure. And for most people.
Yeah, go ahead, Tommy. You there? Going once.
I mean, I think the problem is we're not indoctrinating.
Can you guys hear me?
Anything.
I can hear you now.
Yeah, we can hear
we
you.
can hear you now.
Sorry. Okay, sorry. Well, the issue to me is threefold: accountability, responsibility, and community. You have a lot of people, I guess, around my age. I'm 48, and we were told, our generation was told, as we got older, a lot of things that you do, they aren't your fault. Something happened. And each generation later started to get the excuse of something happened, whether it was the video games, whether it was the rap music. They were told that the grunge metal, heavy metal played backwards, Two Live Crew. Everything was somebody else's fault because that generation of parents had stopped being proud of what their children had become. Before you were proud of what your children became, your children got better than you. But then the other generation had to find an excuse because they couldn't take the responsibility of why these kids weren't doing better than them. So they were introduced to psychologists, psychiatrists. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Lord.
I think what happened is you took the responsibility away. I think the same thing with the teachers. The responsibility has been taken away from them. That's why you have so many more teachers sleeping with the students. I think with the young voters, when you watch them out here, what do you see them doing? They don't actually make change. They just yell about change.
You said what?
They get on Twitter and talk about change, but they don't actually do anything.
Okay.
Because
all right. Here we go. Okay. See. Damn, this fool fell off. They ain't doing something. So he's talking about our generation because he X, we're Y. They're not doing something, sir. How did the squad start? Maybe we need to go back in history. Maybe you forgot about 2018. What did the squad do, sir? That was Generation Y, sir. As much as I hate their guts, they actually went and did something, even though they got propped up by white people. But they went and did something. They got to one of the highest offices in the land and influence how the fuck you move. They've been sending your tax dollars, my tax dollars, this chat's tax dollars to other foreign lands, and then coming back and saying that the white man hates you. You mean the same white man that you rolled over and saw in the morning?
Got him! Got him! Got that hoe ass nigga! Come on in, goddamn.
You want to talk? Let's talk. That's why y'all really hate them. Because that talking point, they smashed it in 2018. I ain't caping for the squad. I'm just trying to tell you a story. Y'all need to retire that talking point for real. Y'all over there on the right and who play right, y'all are the ones screaming about stuff and ain't doing shit. You're doing exactly what you accuse the Democrats of doing, trying to keep their preferred loyal base on their plantation. but you're consistently watching people say, I ain't being Democrat no more. I ain't even gonna go vote. Y'all get pissed at that. But then y'all are the same one saying, we got to vote for Donald Trump. Motherfucker, what did you do in 2020? Well, I voted for Donald Trump. So you didn't leave. Well, it was Joe Biden. You should got your man in there instead of staying home like a bunch of bitches. Let's tell the truth. Y'all spent 2020 bitching in front of your cameras. You didn't go outside. You weren't. I'm just going to say it. MAGA, you pussies never went outside unless you lived in Florida.
You said what?
I'm going to say it again. MAGA, you pussies didn't go outside unless you lived in Florida.
You said what?
You bitched from your nice condos and homes. You didn't go outside and affect change. If you went outside and affected change, maybe you don't have so many runoffs in 2020. Maybe you don't have so many seats tied up in litigation. It would have been a no-brainer. But you bitched. You listened to Fauci like bitches.
Responsibility and accountability has been taken away. And then you have a community. Community used to care about what was going on around it. Your entire neighborhood cared about how it looked, cared about what the children were doing. And if they were doing something wrong, they would tell the parents of that child. It didn't have to be that parent's child that could correct them. Try that now at a bus stop. Try that now in an airport. Try that now in any community to ask.
How old are you? 150 years old?
He said he's 48, Richard.
I'm 40.
Yeah, I mean, look,
You guys
man,
are like the same age, Richard, right?
the community was total shit back in the 80s. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about.
Boom. And Tommy still sat there after he just, well, Tommy ain't part of the black community, but Tommy, he's talking about you too. Richard Spencer just took a shot at the entire black community and said that black community in the 80s was shit. So what the fuck were the white communities? Oh, they think just the crack era just didn't affect them. It didn't affect them. This is Richard Spencer, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, you wonder why the alt-right looks like the way it does. That community is in shambles right now. Shit, I wasn't supposed to say that. Fuck the alt-right. I love how Tommy didn't pick up the revisionist history they tried to pull.
It's not like
I said it started with my generation.
Okay.
So my generation would have been the 80s. So when you say it was total shit back then, I had already said it was total shit.
It is. I think it's such a representative of like the old guard.
Well, yeah, neighbors
like a conservative black politician
could check their
communicating
neighbors'
in rhymes
kids, you know what I'm
and
saying?
bitching that society's collapsing
worked
because
out.
we're not spanking the kids.
Conservative
hard
black
enough. It's
politicians speaking in rhymes.
See what he just did? I think it goes back to conservative black politicians speaking in rhyme and trying to act like things were so much. That's for no reason. But again, you notice before I came on, the white people are able to speak and get their point out. Now all of a sudden, they just can't help themselves, but everything I'm saying is somehow stupid.
You didn't have an inkling of that before you walked in there? You didn't do that. I'm sorry, if you go to a white supremacist space, they're not going to value what you say, even if it's correct. They still think you're a sub 80 IQ. That's why they only Tommy, maybe you forgot this lesson. We're gonna help you since you don't fuck with the black grassroots anymore. Them folk like Richard Spencer and this boxing MD and this Lucian idiot, they only respect fists. As much as they love to tell you that they hate black violence, black on black crime, and why y'all all out here killing off white folk, I'm just trying to tell them something, YouTube. I'm not sparking violence. They only respect fists. They only respect blood spilled on concrete. That's the only thing they respect. They don't respect your words and they don't respect your actions. They respect your fists. Because that's the type of generation and, I guess for lack of a better term, ethnicity that they come from.
Old generation that's dying right
But
now.
it would have been nice if you would have heard me, because I didn't say anything about physical punishment. And I did say something about the fact that it started with my generation. So I don't know how it would be 150 something when I said it was 48.
You're talking about the acceleration level of degradation.
Yes, I jumped from where we started to where they are now. Right now, you can't say anything to. You hear the jackass white boy in the background going, yeah, yeah.
You do that too. We got to put it in proper context, brother. You do that too. You did that in the space with Tariq and Myron. You did that. You were sitting there instigating the shit. You were sitting there laughing until Tariq started making some points. Then you were like, shit, I can't. Me and this nigga don't fuck with each other, but I got to get the nigga his props on that. But you see how you can go into a balanced space like that, and they let you talk, and they let you get your point across. And if it's right, it's right. If it's wrong, it's wrong. And you get to be yourself in there. But you walk to white supremacy. And now you're upset that they're not respecting what you're saying.
You hear him? Yeah, yeah. He keeps saying that behind when I'm talking. Yeah, yeah. Try that now in any community to ask.
150 years old.
He said he's 48, Richard.
I'm 40.
I mean, look,
You
man,
guys are like the same age, Richard, right?
the community was total shit back in the 80s. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. It's not like
I said it started with my generation.
Okay.
So my generation would have been the 80s. So when you say it was total shit back then, I had already said it was total shit.
I think it's such a representative of like the old guard.
Well, yeah, neighbors
like a conservative black politician
could check their
communicating
neighbors'
in rhymes
kids, you know what I'm
and
saying?
bitching that society's collapsing
worked out.
because we're not spanking the kids hard enough. This is like the old generation that's dying right now.
What are y'all complaining about now? The collapse of society. And y'all love it when motherfuckers out here get they comeuppance, and the first thing y'all do is lament that their parents didn't have a heavy hand on them. Maybe the people in the 80s might have had a point. But I would expect this because the people in this room have got to be under 35. And we know their parents, a lot of these white parents, they were hands off on their kids. Remember, they thought it was strange when you see a white father disciplining his kids. They said it was strange. It was toxic masculinity. Then they wonder why they get this.
But it would have been nice if you would have heard me, because I didn't say anything about physical.
Dylan Klebo.
And I did say something about the fact that it started with my generation. So I don't know how it would be 150 something.
I mean, sorry, Eric Klebo and Dylan.
When I said it was 48.
You're talking about the acceleration level of degradation.
Yes, I jumped from where we started to where they are now. Right now, you can't say anything to anyone. And right now, you have a bunch of smart asses like just what happened, because we don't believe in dialogue and actually talking to people, because the internet has made people be smart asses, the same smart asses they didn't used to be able to be when I was in the 80s, because we used to kick smart asses ass. When
y'all know why I stopped that, right? Who want to say it? I'm gonna give y'all a second. Let me read this super chat. Opinion Nerded, hello, thank you for the $5 super chat. He said, low lights like Tommy and Candace talk about black folk like we're other people. I love seeing when they get dog walked by the very white supremacists they pander to. That's a blessing. And you get this here. Mentions Vision, good morning. JB Easy, good morning. Xavier, good morning. Well, you got to remember, Xavier, you're right, but he thought they did accept him, and then he found out the hard way. But, all right. Sean Tate, $2. Thank you. Why are Tommy or Richard still relevant? Because of X. The blue check makes you relevant. Let them tell it. But November 5th.
TikTok, 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 TikTok.
Tommy is right on the edge of Gen X. He was the last of Gen X. I don't consider him a millennial. Yeah, I remember he went to college in the early 90s. Yes. Thank you, Wrestling Reed knows ball. Yes. He got punched in Harlem. They still playing this video to this day. And before, I ain't like the fact that he got punched, but I even told him, listen, if you got a problem with the black community, the worst place you could go to is a place where it's nothing but black folks. We're not, Sean, we're not making it a slur. We're just saying we're saying that there's different rules because he talking about punching motherfuckers. Motherfucker, you ain't punch nobody except females. You're not beating them charges. I'm sorry. But thank you for the super chat again. And you get this here. Now let's get back to this.
when they would say stupid shit to your face, they would let you talk.
You're not wrong. Like,
we used to be strong men back in the day.
No,
when I was young.
Well, you're not completely wrong.
You don't sound that strong.
Hold on.
Who is we? I hope you realize
that everybody else got lifted.
Who is we?
You are the
And I get it. I got, got a black voice in here. You got to cut him off. The white ones got to speak.
Let me say this as somebody.
Yeah, back
you're still there. I'd have left.
Hold on. As someone who actually did who did grow up like.
I'd have cussed everybody in the room and I would have left.
Pretty like affluent white area, but where I used to box was in a black neighborhood. I used to grow up boxing, and there was like this thing where there's a shift like in the community for things like that, where culture was like more like, yeah, people got into fights and now killing each, like there's like there was a culture shift where people like it, and I don't think people understand that. I get where you're coming from, Tommy. Like maybe people are kind of missing what you're saying. I guess I don't disagree with you completely. Now people are just like, yeah, things are less, you could say, honest and straightforward, right? Right? Is that kind of where you're coming from a little bit? You can't say anything to anybody. People just react.
Wait, who are you going to vote for, Tommy, Mr. Tommy?
Well, first off, who I'm going to vote for, I don't think that has anything to do with the conversation.
Yeah,
but I would like to be able to have the conversation. That's the funny thing about
who he's voting
what
for.
these things are being done. Y'all playing identity politics, and so what you're going to vote for, or who you date, or you sleep with, they all have something to do with what we're going to just blanket you with. We're going to say that's what you think.
2 minutes ago, you were complaining about me shutting you up because you're a black boy.
Lucid, hold on.
Yeah, because I can sit up here and hear the fact that y'all let everybody else speak, but me. Everybody else got to speak and give their thoughts. The one black guy came up here, and all of a sudden, everybody has a smart mouth.
Let me speak, man. Like, I'm not cutting you off. I'm trying to host a space, Tommy. I'm letting you speak. Okay, come on. And Lucin is, she's very intelligent, but she's Persian, Armenian. She comes from Iran, so sometimes her optics, her she's Fergie Asperger's, but
and you still want to be in this space. So they disrespect you. They disrespecting women, and you still want to sit in this space. Say less.
Yeah, so go ahead, Tommy. Go ahead.
Hey, well, I appreciate it. Like, listen, I'm just trying to do what everybody else did. I said everybody else was having a great conversation. I thought, hey, let me jump in, especially since I was asked. That's all I've been trying to do. Haven't attacked anyone, hadn't said anything about anyone specifically. Just my idea of what we are and where we are today.
Tommy,
and part of that is just that.
I got to know. Tommy, I got to know who you're voting for. Tell us. Come on. I'm not being serious, Tommy. Now that you said you were going to tell us, now I got to know. No, it doesn't matter. Come on. Come on,
dude. It's Trump. Come on. It's Trump.
Okay. Yeah, good. All right, let's go. I'm marking.
And they're talking for you now. Hey, come here, boy. Tell him what your name is. Oh, his name is Tommy. I thought you told me to say it. Oh, no, you taking too long. And you're still sitting here. Say less. Content.
Ignore them.
I mean,
keep talking.
We're voting for Tommy, so everybody calm down.
I don't think so. He would have announced it if it was Trump.
Okay.
But thank you, sir, for voting for Biden.
No,
okay. Listen, people aren't.
I used to. You know what? I'm gonna have to stop talking shit about black folks' spaces.
It's kind of
these damn white folks is just irritating.
Like,
say that again.
Voting for Biden.
No,
okay. Listen, people aren't.
I used to. You know what? I'm gonna have to stop talking shit about black folks' spaces.
It's kind of
these damn white folks is just irritating.
Like,
he could be trolling, but that's kind of funny.
Oh my God, bro.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
And why should I care? Yeah.
If it is Tory, I don't give a fuck. He has too much dirt on him. It ain't gonna fly. Why do you think Candace ain't fucking with the? What happened? She could have turned the blackest week ever into the blackest quarter ever, or the blackest half year ever. She tried to use the black community and didn't work. So she's back over there talking about the Führer and shit like that. Oh, and she's anti-science now. That we're gonna have fun Sunday. We're gonna have fun, but I gotta stop talking shit about black folks because black spaces, because white folks are just irritating. Sir, you knew this from a decade and a half ago. You the same one that said famously, I can say all the shit I want about black people. White people like, yeah, Tommy, he based. He's awesome. I say one thing about white people, then you one of them niggers. You kept repeating that, and now here y'all are. Here you are. You're seeing a live version of this, and you're still trying to have a conversation with them. They don't want to talk to you, sir. They really don't. Let me help you, Tommy. The only reason why they let you on that stage is because you got a blue check that you're paying for. And I hope you did not give up your ID to the Israeli intelligence, but you probably did because you get decent amount of views, so you get a nice little check that you could keep your cars fueled up real nice. But you know, do your thing.
Come on, like please talk. You know, I will kick people. I don't give a shit. This is my space, so you know, go ahead, Tommy.
It's funny. I want to take time out right now to apologize to black folks. I used to tell them, you get in those white people spaces, they let you speak. They're not just trying to be childish. Us blacks got to be like those whites. I apologize to every black person I ever said that to.
Too late. Too late. And yes, we will be clipping this.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. It's perfect.
I came over here and was just trying to be very respectful like them. And for some reason, every non-comedian trying to be a comedian. It'd be great if any one of you guys were funny, but you're not. You're just irritating, which lets you know what you probably were in school and after.
Speaking platitudes and
sir, I was just speaking. I was just speaking earlier, and you didn't let me do it. I didn't bother any of you.
Yeah, because
I was just speaking.
You're
said nothing wrong.
Like,
tell me what I said wrong.
My day, things were good.
I didn't say back in my day things were good. I literally never said that. Don't paraphrase me wrong. Most people, when they paraphrase what you said.
Do you know what the word paraphrase means?
Yes, and you can't be completely wrong like that and say I'm paraphrasing.
Bruh, are y'all watching the emojis as they started talking? Y'all watching this? Maybe y'all didn't notice it. I want y'all, when preeminent bitch face Richard Spencer comes in, I want y'all to watch the emojis of the people that you can see. Just watch.
It'd be great if any one of you guys were funny, but you're not. You're just irritating, which lets you know what you probably were in school and after.
Speaking platitudes and
sir, I was just speaking. I was just speaking earlier, and you didn't let me do it. I didn't bother any of you.
Yeah, because
I was just speaking.
You're
said nothing wrong.
Like,
tell me what I said wrong.
My day, things were good.
I didn't say back in my day things were good. I literally never said that. Don't paraphrase me wrong. Most people, when they paraphrase what you said.
Do you know what the word paraphrase means?
Yes, and you can't be completely wrong like that and say I'm paraphrasing. That's called lying. They're two different things.
All right, Richard. Okay, so first off, I didn't interrupt, and I'm actually really funny. I didn't interrupt. You know, in general, I am funny. But
so y'all caught the thumbs down. Y'all caught the shock face. Y'all caught hella crying emojis, crying, laughing emojis, bruh. And you're still here. Mind you, he's using his video on X. You can do that now. And he's streaming it to his audience. And he's still here.
I am trying to let you make your, I guess kind of clear up the point for people that are misinterpreted or whatever. I kind of got
it was simple. The point was where we are today.
It wasn't the white.
You're Armenian. Shut the fuck up. You're white.
It's all my fault, guys. It's all my fault.
Did you see his face when he told her to shut the fuck up? Watch his face.
It was simple. The point was where we are today.
It wasn't the white.
You're Armenian. Shut the fuck up. You're white.
It's all my fault, guys. It's all my.
He didn't do that with them when they were attacking him. He did that when he told the Armenian Persian from Iran to shut the fuck up. One more time. Maybe you didn't see it.
I kind of got.
It was simple. The point was where we are today.
It wasn't the white.
You're Armenian. Shut the fuck up. You're white.
It's all my fault, guys. It's all my.
And you're still there. You're still there. Now, any one of us in this room would have left already. And probably started in space anyway. But anyway, you're still there. They clearly don't value your opinion. They clearly don't value what you bring to the table. The boxing MD white supremacist said, "Oh, I agree with some of the things you say." That's a backhanded compliment. That didn't tip you off. Them not letting you speak didn't tip you off. The bundle of sticks in the back who was like, "Yeah." He didn't let you talk. Richard Spencer jumped in on you, lied on you, and you were cool with that. But you're still there. Explain this to us. I'm just trying to figure something out. Explain this to us. Oh, for those who didn't hear the white boy in the back, we're gonna go back a little bit.
Hills and mountains. Yeah.
That was him in the back. Torian, you were close. I liked everything he said, but you were close. He left out one crucial fact. The woman, he did that because he was white. Because if that was a black woman, he would have let it ride.
John, last warning. Come on, everybody stop talking. Come on, please. You're going to drop out. Come on, go ahead.
That's part of it. Where we are today. Where we are today, people don't even try to understand each other. Where it used to be a thing where you wanted to understand each other because you knew you didn't know them. There were people who never crossed certain lines. There were people who never left the state. Now you got people who get on the internet and they can talk to people from all over the world. So it becomes different. Now everybody thinks that they know everything and they talk like they know everything.
Talking on the internet means leaving the States?
I think at this point he just deciphered that they're really idiots, but he stayed. Now he's in the mode of, I'm going to teach this room something. You should have left. But okay.
When you leave the state, you get exposed to people in different states. When you are on the internet, now you can get exposed to those same people and those same things without leaving your home. That was the point. You had to leave your home before to get exposed to different things. Now you can just sit there and get them all in one place.
Almond Eyes, you're going to have to explain this comment. What do you mean no wake-up call whatsoever?
No, you're not wrong on that, right? But
I'm not wrong on anything. If these people to stop just being a dick when they talk.
Yeah, listen,
and then smiley faces, they do it because it's hilarious. I'm being a dick.
Yeah.
I get online to be a dick.
Yeah.
Go in real life and be a dick. See how far you go within. Yeah. Go to
Y'all want to say it with me? I think y'all want to say it with me. 3, 2, 1. I guess he's internalizing and projecting these thoughts, I guess. Sir, you've been talking crazy about black folks on the internet, and then you got shocked that somebody did something more than once. Okay. All right, this is what we're gonna do, Almond Eyes. We can take a quick break. I want you to come up here and tell me, because I heard this too. I'm not discounting that he said things in there that were right. I need you to come up here, maybe because you came in late, so you didn't hear what I said earlier. I need you to come up here. We're gonna have a conversation real fast. Real fast. I need you to come up here for a second. Because we didn't lie on this man not one time in the last 45 minutes. Not one time. I need you to come up here.
Don't do all that stupid shit you do online to somebody in real life. Please.
Listen, I agree. So I agree in that sense, right? That there's this veil of protectiveness that people have sitting behind the internet and a thing of anonymity, right? They say shit that's not whatever. But what do you then suggest as kind of like, what we said earlier, kind of like, I guess where the future you see going, or what would be something that you would want to change, right?
We're getting farther and farther away from each other, from even caring. That's why the third thing I said was community. We're getting farther and farther away from caring for each other. When your whole shtick is let me try to irritate somebody I don't know, and that makes your fucking day, makes your dick hard and your pussy wet.
Almond Eyes, come up here. I'll show you how I deal with the truth. Come up here. Come up here. Let's not do this in the chat. Come up here. Since you're saying that we're out here, we can't deal with the truth. Come up here. We'll have a truthful conversation. Come here. I respect the fact that you ride with Tommy. Do your thing. But what you're not going to do is what he accused the room of doing. You're not going to lie on us. Maybe you don't know this. I've listened to that man since 2009. I was there through all the bullshit. When he had celebrities calling into his show, when he used to go outside consistently, when he would be on 6-hour streams yelling at folk, when he would be out there putting up his videos 15, 20 minutes, going in on black people. I was there. I was there in the stream when he got punched. I was there when he found out the one mod, Packer Girl, turned out to be a racist. Come up here and tell me that I don't know the truth. I was there when he was going in on Obsidian and the Black Manosphere. No, Yasuke, good morning. He has black women that defend him. He does. Almond Eyes, don't run now. Because I love how y'all tell us that we don't deal with the truth. Yet I can point out 5 YouTubers in this sector, including myself, I'll be number 6, that actually call out the black community when they do fuck shit. But we don't do it for shock value. We're not doing it to get white acceptance. We're not doing that to get white coins. We're doing that to show people that there's an agenda going on out here. And we need to get to the children before they end up like the assholes we talk about. So I need you to come up here and explain to us how we can't deal with the truth. Maybe I should go play my Mahogany Jackson live stream again. I'm Jamaican. Maybe you need to go see my stream that I did the other night after the hurricane and before the hurricane, when I was sitting there lambasting Jamaicans for acting like assholes in a time of tragedy and crisis. Maybe I need to point you to my playlist where I'm sitting there getting at Jamaicans. I've said things about Black Americans when they do fuck shit. And nobody in here can tell you that they got upset at what I said. Let me explain something to you. The way you're talking and the way you're typing, Tommy got his hooks into your mind. You're not thinking straight. I know it's very tough to get out of that. Very tough. He's an intelligent man, but his logic has been waning the last few years. That's that Gen X mindset, no disrespect. A lot of Gen X does not adapt to changing times. They don't like to. See, the Gen Xers that can, we respect. Brother Great Black Shark, he is Gen X. We respect him because he's adjusted. Oh, by the way, he was in the room. He was there when I was there too. But of course, like a typical Tommy individual, like most of y'all run, start talking shit, and then when you get pressed, now you don't want to come. I get it though. I get it. I get it. I get it. You still sitting there and you watch how that man conducting himself regarding Kevin Samuels, and you're cool with that. Got it. Well, that was interesting to say the least. Let her live. Don't block her. Let her live. Because I just want everybody to see. But let's continue.
Because you tried to irritate someone you do not know.
Wow.
That is farther away from community than you could ever be. Because if you have a community and a bunch of children and a bunch of adults and they're actually trying to build, that would be the last thing you would try to do to a complete stranger. What you would try to do is understand and build with them. So that's why most of the rhetoric that you hear from the left and the right is division. That's why they get to sell it, and that's why people will go ahead and vote for the person who's the most divisive. Listen to them.
He's voting for Kennedy.
Hold on. To be fair, Tommy, like Richard has this, like, he said this before. We've talked about this before. He's against like the online pornography, but he's pro prostitution. So like that's like an example of like having human contact, even if it is like moral, right? Is that?
I actually would agree with that.
Okay.
Because if you think about it again, that's stopped men from having the ability to even speak to other people. Have you noticed that most men, like these dudes and chicks on here, the stuff they're saying online is the only place they're comfortable doing it. They would not do or say any of this shit in someone's face. So while they're laughing and joking, I keep hoping that they'll get doxxed and somebody walk up and catch them at Walmart and say all that shit you said online when you were giggling and smiley facing. Say it now. Men used to be able to talk to women, and now they will sit on their phones while they're on dates. Their dates won't even happen in real life. Their date will be online, and then they'll meet up and fuck.
So, Tommy, I actually I filter myself more online than I do in real life, to be honest with you.
Well, she's a professional woman. She has herself out there. But let's listen.
Y'all heard that stupid shit. Pay attention, Caroline. I actually filter myself online more than I do in real life. That's a fucking lie. There's no one that does that. But you also know what you just seen. And what you just seen for the adults and the ages that it was of people here, that's been childish as hell.
I'm a keyboard warrior. No, I mean,
and I've walked and seen it way too often, and it's scary. I'll get all these cheering of people saying, way to hold the black community and way to hold the black community in check and way to hold them accountable.
Are nicer in real life than on the internet. What's your point?
I'm scared of
nobody does the things that they do here to your face. So
in real life,
I actually do though, man. I actually do.
When you speak like that, I'm scared of people like you in real life, dude.
No, you should
I'm
be.
being totally serious. Like,
yeah, well, blacks are prone to violence.
You should
want to avoid them in real life too.
You should be, sir.
And so they pull the stereotype on you, and you let that pass, bruh.
No, but I'm not. So, okay, then we agree.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with you saying you're scared of me. What am I supposed to try to convince you not to be?
Well, I'm just saying that you're complaining that people are like detached from each other, and here you are, scaring.
Scaring?
Dude, if
I scared you? Like I didn't know I walked
I'm
into
not.
a liberal room.
I don't think most of the people in here are scared. Just to be fair.
Yeah, no, he doesn't. He doesn't have anything better to say.
X is a professional like troll farm, like gladiator school for trolls.
Thank you, Mars. At least he's admitting. That's the only point.
I think. By the way, Tommy, didn't Sneeko just get popped in the face
Yep.
for
Doing what he
out
thought he
and
could do
doing that shit
online
in real life? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And
yes,
he got
sir.
smacked, and it was on camera. So go watch it, everybody, because it's hilarious.
Thank you. He thought that what he does online would be really funny to do it in real life. He forgot there was no screen in between himself.
It's like I forgot his name. He's like a white kid actually. He has these like weird like jawline. He looks like he has like cotton balls in his mouth. He has this like black guy go around, his bodyguard. He like fucks with people.
His name is Jack. He's a kid.
Yeah, Jack.
Everything.
I look at this guy, and I don't want to say anything because there's like terms of services, and I have to be careful. But like nothing makes me more angry than that type of behavior because he's fucking with people. This one time, this guy had like his like little fucking daughter, and he like bumped into him, and the guy like kind of got defensive, and then he has this like big like black bodyguard like go around. So if this guy reacts, like the guy will get beaten up. Nothing like
no, he's gonna get his security guard carried by 12. You know what I mean when I say 12. They're gonna carry him into his or hers squad car, and he's gonna lose his bond, and he can't be a security guard anymore. Or he's gonna do something really egregious, and he's gonna get carried by 6. And he's gonna be the white boy gonna be online doing a tribute to him. And I guess you gotta do something strange for some change.
It's so I can't even describe it. It's a
I think
false
I
sense
saw
of
that.
bravado.
I saw that video. It was really irritating.
Yeah. So like,
well, and see, that's my point though. Think about it.
I mean, that's content, but there's a bunch of people.
Yes, that's what I mean.
That don't want to get caught outside because there's a bunch of people that if they get caught outside, they're gonna get.
Hold on.
Facts. And that's why I told y'all most of MAGA, they love talking shit online, but they ain't gonna say the shit outside. Never. We'll run down that list. Everybody from Charlie Kirk to Savannah Hernandez, they all talk shit online, but will never go outside. Never. And when I mean go outside, I mean go dolo. I'll at least respect Tommy on that. He went to that Harlem thing dolo. Well, technically he didn't. He was with somebody else, so I'll take that back. I forgot that he had somebody with him. Most folk go outside talking like this, they got like 2 or 3 people with them. Doesn't matter what side it is. If you know you talking crazy, you know you're gonna have to stand on it eventually. That's why they be shocked when they be alone, or they're like chilling and eating, and then somebody roll up on them, and they're like, "Oh, don't do this here, bro. Don't do this here." I'm like, but you got people with you. Stand on what you said. Let's have a conversation. No, don't do that, bro. Don't do that. You need a classic example? Look what Rob Smith did. Classic example. Shh, hide the Bible. You might get beat with that Bible. The fuck? Listen, the greatest thing saving these pastors out here is they got a whole bunch of deacons with them. Because some of these pastors be talking real reckless. And they move reckless. But all right. I don't think y'all want to hear anymore, right? I'll let y'all decide. You want to keep listening to it? Put a 1. If not, put a 2. And then we'll move on to him reacting to the stream and taking calls. That nigga said, leave Queen Rob alone. The fuck? All right. Wallow and Miss Sneezy said 2. I got Vincent Taylor saying 1. Nicholas Mallard saying 1. Cosmo say 2. I got 3-3. Who winning game 7? Who winning game 7? Which one of y'all? Who wants to take the final shot? Game 7. Wrestling Reads. Ooh. I think Stay Positive beat Wrestling Reads by a half a millisecond. Half a coon second. That's what we're gonna call it. All right, we got a bunch of 2s. All right, the 2s won it. All right, enough of that. Let's hear him react to the space. Now it's gonna jump because I don't want to hear what he said in between. I just want to get to the callers.
Because y'all will hear it beat. Yeah, they can sure enough join. The link's there. I'll put the link in the description box.
I guess he said no more just for men. He's just gonna let the gray rod.
So
Go ahead, brother. Do your thing.
Refresh. The link will be in the description box as well.
Look what someone wrote on the screen. You never criticized the Jays. He actually has.
Y'all will hear a beep. We'll let you know that
he actually has. That's why he lost one of his channels.
I can't hide that. So that'll let y'all know how cowardice these people are. All right, we heard a beep. MD, it says you have to. There you go. Okay, MD, go ahead.
Hey, how you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. What's up?
I get that same criticize. People try to bait me into that, and I don't let them bait me into that. When you're saying the guy says, "Oh, you don't criticize certain people." I've listened to your show on YouTube. Somebody hit me to now you're on Rumble, but yeah, man, trolls. It's trolls, man. Trying to come in saying, "Hey, why don't you criticize these people? Why don't you criticize?" And it's like, man, it's sad. It's really sad because you speak a lot of truth, and of course, you're gonna get hate from some people. Just stay strong, brother.
Well, thank you very much, MD. I was waiting on some of those people who had an issue with me to come up here. They seem to never do, to talk to you 30 seconds or 2 minutes after you said something. Why wouldn't you just hit the link so we could have a discussion? He's just right. It's not true. That's my point. One I know isn't true. The other, you have no idea if it's not true. The link is in the description box. The link for anybody who wants to join the show, it's in the description box. In the description box. In the description box. Here we go. Is that you, Dub C? Tez?
No. Yeah. Hello.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes. That's why I said yes.
Yes. I'm not the one who. Okay. I'm not the one who sent the text. But
okay, but go ahead.
Why should I care?
What? I didn't hear what you said.
I said, how can you keep up? Okay. How can you keep up with these people? They ask a question, you answer it, and they ask another one, and you answer it, and they ask another question. I mean, how do you keep up with these people?
Oh, gosh. Well, it's difficult to keep up with them. And a lot of times when, like how at least when you ask me something, I can respond back. But when they ask me something, it's usually like if they're asking it on Rumble, it's probably about a minute behind, 30 seconds to a minute. So I'm trying to hold a conversation with someone 30 seconds to a minute behind. But the guy who was wondering how can I get it, all he has to do is refresh the show, and the link is the first thing that is underneath. So if you hear that, all right. Thank you for coming on the show, William. Go ahead. Is that you? You got to unmute yourself. William.
Yo, what's going on, Tommy?
What's up? I can hear you.
All right, this Will, this Dub C. I'm
Okay,
in the
talk to
middle
me.
of working and driving. So my point
Well,
was,
I don't want you to pass.
you know, first off, I'm gonna
Go
say,
ahead.
can you hear me?
Yes.
I appreciate it. I'm basically saying, you know, I listen to you. I follow a lot of what you say. You make a lot of great points. A lot of things that, you know, black people don't want to
He must be in Jamaica
recognize.
filming
That's
the
why they give
storm.
you a lot of grief. But that comment on the show, it just made me
You said
think,
what?
like, even though I can see
I
where
didn't say you don't like it, but they're not the same. They're not the same as this
well,
man saying,
I said
he
it's
was
like.
saying
I said it's like,
sarcastically.
meaning, go ahead, I'm sorry.
Like, tell me how it's like it.
Well, if I make a general statement about black people, and then, you know, if I make a general statement about black women,
No, he wasn't being serious. He was just being. It's just like saying, it's like saying, let's see, all you Indians own. The only thing you Indians can do is make squishies. If I do that, I'm not being serious, and you know that. Like,
no,
the
I
person's
agree.
not.
I didn't agree with him when he said it. I mean, I know it was some bullshit.
But I
when
tell
he
you
said
about
it.
that
No, I didn't
logic.
say you agreed. I'm saying they're not being serious. When he said that,
I think he
not
was
being
serious.
serious.
I
No,
think
he's
him
not.
and many people
That's why he
believe that.
laughed when he said it. That's why
I
he
mean,
laughed when he
hey,
said
listen,
it.
I'm gonna be honest. You laugh when you say certain things. We know you mean what you say. I believe a lot of
Oh,
people
no.
believe what he said.
I'm saying he doesn't believe. If he knows that, how does he know how much crack blacks are dealing? If he's making an honest statement.
No, you're right. You're right.
That's my
I thought it
point.
was bullshit.
Everything I say, I'm making it with facts behind it. Just like I just told you about my statement about black women and white women. I laid down why I believe that.
So you know, like I said, I agree with a lot of things you say.
Can't
When
tell
you
me
say
that black women are not jealous of white women when literally when they show a picture of a white woman with a black man, they bring it up. What would you call that? If it's not jealousy,
you cut out.
what would you call it?
Okay, I know that there may be some. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was asking if it's not jealousy. Tell me what this is. When a black man when they put up a picture of a black man with a white woman, black women have something to say about it. What would you call that?
Yeah, that's. I mean, just some inside hate that they have going on because black men they white.
Hold on.
Somehow,
the people who making videos
internally.
You're going in and out.
I'm sorry. Hold on one second. I'm gonna get out this area. Like I say I'm driving. I'm in a bad area. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm waiting. Yeah, you clear now.
Okay. I was saying that black men don't feel that way, so it's definitely something inside of them. And that's why I said I can agree that some women may be jealous of white women, but I don't think it's a majority or even 51% to say, you know, that's what I meant by that comment that he said. You know, we could deep dive and say, yeah, he was joking. I'm sorry.
Well, I think it is.
Right, but you said it's a fact. I
can put things that make.
There's no way to prove that.
No.
Like black women wear a lot of different nationalities' hair. It's not just blonde. They wearing blue.
Nigga. So now y'all making generalized statements. Not every black woman does that, sir. And it's not the majority. See, they're not outside. They're really not outside. Tommy, you just let this man do the same point that you said in that room. You're not separating the internet from real life. There's plenty of chicks. I would say the majority of black women now are embracing natural hair. But y'all stay focusing on chicks that just got their hair done and think that they just wearing weave all day. Then y'all want to fight motherfuckers when motherfuckers say, Well, white women are out here getting extensions. Asian women are out here getting extensions. Indian women are doing extensions. And Latina women are doing extensions. Y'all want to get upset. Y'all can't have it both ways. And you're so married to that point. The present is passing you and you don't want to go look at it.
Hair, fucking Indian hair, they wearing all kind of shit. You know what I mean? So I can understand. Trust me, I understand what you're saying, and I can see where it applies in some cases. But I don't think that's like. So I think when people say, not saying I can't defend all the people that give you grief or talk shit or got some crazy shit to say to you, but when I listen to you, because I've been following you not long, but at least for a few months now, and I'm like, yo, this brother onto something. It's just little things like that I'm like, I really can't get down with that. I can understand, but I don't think that's a good general statement to make. That's kind of where I was coming from, and it was similar to Sneako's comment. If you go ahead.
But I just showed you how it's not. Because Sneako couldn't sit down and do you like I'm doing you, which is try to explain why
he could point out. You don't think Sneako could probably
show me some stats he could point out?
Well, he could point. The only thing
community. Now you know damn well. You good morning, beloved. You know damn. I know. I heard that too, Tori. And I was about to play that, but you beat me to it. Oh boy.
Pause. I said pause, nigga.
Fuck it, we'll play it again.
Where I was coming from, and it was similar to Sneako's comment. If you go ahead.
But I just showed you how it's not. Because Sneako couldn't sit down and do you like I'm doing you, which is try to
nigga pause.
Pause. I said pause, nigga.
All right, back to community. Good morning, beloved. No. Community, these are the same folk. No, I am Jabbat. I am not clipping that. No, because then I'm gonna have to pause myself every time I clip it. I play it. Hell no. Back to community. Good morning, beloved. You know, these are the same folk who said who tried to argue that white women don't suntan try to look like black women. So what are they doing? When you suntan, you're trying to up your vitamin D. Pause. You're trying to activate it in your body. That's what they do. Come on now. Oh no, community, you know they ain't gonna say white women don't get BBLs. They in the gym. No, they're in their homes getting banged out by their trainer.
Huh? No.
Now you see, hit that Chucky laugh. I missed the opportunity. I should have saw your comment a little earlier. That's a wild statement. What do white girls like? Oh, we'll play it. All right, here we go.
To explain why
he could point out. You don't think Sneako could probably
show me some stats he could point out?
Well, he could point. The only thing Sneako probably could do is go in the hoods where people are probably dealing crack, pull up statistic on black people and crack, and try to say
he already did that. He did the 1352, and everybody in the room gave him shit for that, except Myron. There is no 1352 anymore. They're still regurgitating stats from 5 years ago. That's all the white supremacists got. Then it transitioned into per capita. And notice, they don't even say, family, do you realize y'all need to give yourselves a round of applause? We destroyed the per capita argument. They can't even use that shit anymore. It only took about 2 years, 3 years. Say, oh, per capita. They don't understand per capita. Okay. And it's high irony that it took a Asian woman who is a math major to go into a space with black folks and basically destroy the per capita argument. I find that highly ironic. We've won so much, we've turned per capita into a diss for them. PCP, that's what they're called. Sure, TJ, I'll do that next week. We'll break down per capita because I've done it before. I did it before a few months ago. I broke down per capita and how stupid it is. Yes, the space was recorded. We were playing it earlier, Mac. That was off. This is off his page. He actually recorded it, so shout out to him for that. And the only reason I know about this because I saw a smaller YouTuber say something about it.
Like he said, that's what black people are good at.
No,
and you shut them down.
Minute. No, he
shut
couldn't.
Well, I agree. No, I don't agree with
sir,
him. You shut him down. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Sir, he couldn't because those same people in the hood, there are more niggas in the hood that know how to play basketball than know how to.
Yeah, I agree. I didn't say his statement was true. We're not talking about whether it was true. We're talking about how he could try and prove his point.
I'm saying he couldn't.
I tried to prove his point. You can try just like him.
I can.
Bro, do you know how many black women are appreciative of the hair they have? Like they take care of their hair. It's not all black women, but it's a lot of black women.
Say it was all.
I said a lot. I'm not saying you said all, bro. I know you just
both of them are okay. I can't do this no more. We're going back to the fucking space. I can't do this no more.
Hold on. Tommy. Let me.
That was Mars.
Is that's your boy?
No, I was just saying that was Mars,
Jack
not my boy.
Dorsey or whatever. Top 3. That's your boy?
No, his father's from Panama.
No, I said his name was Mars. You call him Tom, and I said no. That's it.
Oh no,
I didn't say he was my boy either, but he's nobody's
no one
boy.
said
That guy's
Somebody
just a
said
content
Tom.
creator.
So he said Tom in there. You're still there.
Okay,
Stay left.
Okay. So what you're describing is real. Like I get what you're saying, but what do you want to change? Like, do you think that people they should lose anonymity online? Is that helpful? Like, what is your actual solution for that? And I'm gonna go to Lucky after you.
Oh, I think it would. Let me just like a person who is in your room. I don't know him. It's like Mars just said. I don't know this person. There's somebody named Jess Cat. They have their hands up. They tweeted me, and I didn't ask them to tweet me. They tweeted me. I agree. We used to be a community, and tweeted a whole bunch of white people with rebel flags, as if that was going to offend me. Whatever it is you used to do, ma'am, I welcome you to go back to it. I welcome you to do what you just did to tweet in real life. Why wouldn't you do it in real life if you really meant it? That's when I believe people mean what they say, when they do it in real life. That's how I started this discussion, by saying we have a lot of people online that are revolutionaries, but they don't do anything in real life. If you felt that way, ma'am, you didn't need to tweet it to me. I didn't say anything to offend you. And this is when it's funny when y'all talk about people like Tariq Nasheed or these other idiots who are saying the stupid stuff on the left and the idiot pro-blacks. Well, when you got somebody that isn't doing what you claim, those people get the dindus, the ones who aren't acting like that, then you sit and fuck with them.
What the hell?
Because I didn't do anything wrong. I tried to do what everybody else was doing in this conversation and just have a discussion. I'm being greeted with assholes who's trying to do what? I have no idea. But you can't offend me, ma'am, because I'm richer than you.
Oh, Jesus.
Boxing.
There it is. I was waiting. There you go. He flexed his bank account. He said, I'm richer than you. Okay. No, Black first. I think he was saying how they talk about how white people talk about us. They call us the idiot pro-blacks. Like we're doing too much. Like when we talk about the ills of the government, we're being divisive. We don't know what the hell we're talking about. Y'all should be glad that we're here, that you're here, and you get to live in the greatest country on earth because of what white people built. But if a white person goes outside and says, the government's kind of messed up, they'll let them go off. And then they'll be like, yeah, that's what's up, depending on who's in government at that time. But as Dark Titan said, he's just babbling for. No, he got kicked off of OnlyFans. He got banned for, ironically, what he's been known for, talking shit about black people. But
Just a cat. You should remove Just a Cat for doing that shit.
What would even be the purpose of it, though?
No, I just know. Listen, relax.
No, it's like if someone was DMing one of the women on stage sexual innuendo and inappropriate shit, you would remove them. What's the difference?
It's the first time I've ever spoken to Tommy, so no, he's in a different category.
I'm not saying Tommy. I'm saying the person that attacked Tommy in his DM. Fuck that shit. That's not a.
No, he's saying I'm in a different category. They're allowed to get They're allowed to get their bigotry off. They're allowed to get their bigotry off because, well, I'm up here to get the punching bag.
It is wrong.
All right, I put him in timeout. He's still in the space.
I'm okay with it. The thing is, it doesn't bother me. It's just allowed people, whenever I do things like this, it allows people to see that maybe it isn't the person when all those memes that go out that say it's the content of the character. Maybe it's not, because my character has been pretty high here. And I haven't been greeted with even.
So Tommy, so you're
Tommy.
So just okay. Go ahead, Richard. Go ahead. Floor is yours.
Well, Tommy, I don't give a shit about your character on some level because that's an unknowable.
And he's still here.
You can always claim that you have a beautiful soul.
You can only go by what I've done here.
Your obnoxiously flat platitudes for 15 minutes. But how we don't have community, we don't respect one another. Be a man, just dude, say something.
By the way, we'll confirm this for those who don't know.
You didn't tell me. People started DMing me on Twitter and Instagram saying, Tommy got an OnlyFans with pornographic material on it, and I'm like,
now, boy. You don't need to be talking about pornographic material, but this was before you got outed. But he put the bad juju in the air because this was back last August. He put the bad juju back in the air, but you got it.
What? No, see what happened was if you can't broadcast anywhere, that was the only place that would allow me to broadcast. And then they went and flagged that from me broadcasting. How is it you can't broadcast on OnlyFans? How you get flagged down there?
Got it. But Tommy, just I don't know if you know much about this show, but we express a biblical worldview.
You a damn lie. A biblical worldview. Biblical. Fine, we'll go with that. It does say in y'all slave manual, thou shalt not judge lest thee be judged. I don't think, let me shut up.
I'm taking a risk here. Like, this dude got an OnlyFans and I'm bringing him on this show. Trust me, there's a lot of shadiness in my past. I talk about it all the time. There's some strippers that can come out of the woodwork on me.
Oh, Lord. Ain't no stripper coming out on you, bro.
But I've already copped to it. It's all true. Whatever they say, it's all true.
Only time a stripper come out on you is if she gonna ask for a refund. She finna give you all your money back.
Thing that has content in it.
I did.
And I might actually start to respect you. But if you're just gonna sound like some
shit if you
dumb
don't respect
pastor,
me, Richard Spencer.
Why don't you go home?
Richard,
I don't care that you're
Dick,
some
why
good
do I
man
care
or
if you
whatever.
respect me or not, Dick? Dick, why do I care? I
Well,
don't
thought
fucking
that's what
know
it's
you.
about.
I don't fucking know you. I didn't cut your stupid shit off, and you said stupid shit, but you were
Then
allowed to
why
say
don't
it.
you say
Freedom of
something
speech.
that has some level
Apparently,
of
I said
content?
something that somebody
No one-
understood. I got a lot of hundreds.
Tommy, do you
Tommy.
know what
So I mean, what are you trying to fuck now?
It's
Paul. Jesus Christ.
Pause. He paused. I said pause, nigga.
What? How did you go there? How did you go there? Wait a minute. How did we go there? We got to play it again. We got to play that again. That was not the quote. This.
Pause. He paused. I said pause, nigga. Mind you, LeBron is spending $2.5 million on his body. Pause.
I would give it to Barkley. Pause. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy, but I'll let you go. Pause. It's a luxury to have a big man. Pause. They gave him the soft one. The hard one. Pause, nigga.
Like, why would you say that? No, there ain't no trolling. GDS. Now, when he called him the D word, that's trolling. Why did you go there? You could have just kept messing with his name and what he's been saying and troll him on that. You went to sex. Like, what? Next, they're going to be like this here.
Hills and mountains. Yeah. Now that's got to be 90. That just literally knocked me right off my feet. I'm 2 bills, and that just knocked me right off. 6'1", 2 bills, and goodbye. Thank God.
Like, bro. Oh, wow.
What's wrong with you, Richard?
Tommy, listen.
Dick.
Tommy, listen.
Dick.
Tommy, you're going to listen to me. Do you understand?
Dick, you didn't listen to me. You understand? Fuck now.
It's
what's wrong with you, Richard?
Tommy, listen.
Dick.
Tommy, listen.
Dick.
Tommy, you're going to listen to me. Do you understand?
Dick, you didn't listen to me. You understand?
The platitude.
Dick, platitude, attitude, latitude, gratitude. But I'm still not mad at you.
Can you define platitude, Tommy?
Sir, can you define my nuts?
It is a statement that no one disagrees
Can you define my nuts?
Like, we should love
like,
one another.
I don't understand, Dick.
Like,
why are you so mad?
Sir, you're not even talking. Wait a minute, sir. Does he not even realize that his mic is closed? His mic is closed. He doesn't even realize it.
Dick.
Could bring themselves to disagree with
when
that.
I was talking, Dick, you cut me off, and you thought it was cute. Platitudes.
I'm tired of listening.
Oh my God, is he speaking in platitudes?
I know this probably.
Oh my!
He just realized his mic was off. All that content and Richard Spencer heard none of it. Xavier fell in the trap. Xavier fell in the trap.
Pause. He paused. I said pause, nigga.
You got that because you actually typed that. Like, come on, bro. Why did you type it? You typed it and then wrote pause. Why would you even think of that? Oh, exactly, Tori. And if you're going to troll correctly, leave your mic open. Hey. Shout out to that man. Anyway, Meanie T, this is a little too early. It's a little too early. Where is he? He went community. He went to work. Let me know if he went to work. All right. Do your thing. You send him a text when the show is over. Tell him come home early today.
God, he's speaking in platitudes.
We actually
you didn't mute them.
Arguments. You're now making fun of my highfalutin voice.
Oh my God.
Amazing.
You were making fun of my platitudes, weren't you? Why didn't you just let me finish with my platitudes so I could have plateaued?
Sorry. Dude, you got to make an argument for something.
I thought I did. Some people understood.
You've never been in an environment. Everyone listened to you and just nodded when you say
sir, that's not what happened.
Nonsense. You got to make
what happened.
Why don't you do this? I'll shut up. Why don't you tell me something that I don't fucking know, Tommy? Go for it, man.
My penis is 11.5 inches.
Nigga, pause. What? And just like a white supremacist room, it has to devolve into phalluses. Pause.
Pause. He paused. I said pause, nigga.
Like, come on. What is going on? Wait, what? No kids today. Not community T.
This is way over the edge. Like we it's not even over the edge. We died already.
This is beyond the event horizon. Like we about to hit the vortex.
Yeah, we about to hit the vortex.
Yeah.
And we were doing so well. And community just puts us in the vortex. I didn't know Texas was that freaky. We might have to go back. Me and the wife, just us. We might have to go back. I mean, cowboy hats. It must be the cowboy hats, right? Wait a minute. Who is that? Wrestling Reed? Bruh, you know better.
Pause. He paused. I said pause, nigga.
Where is the pause? Xavier, you started it.
Huh? No. Huh?
Xavier, you started it. Pull up to the bumper energy. Guess. Listen. Shout out to that black man. You ain't got no kids today. Tell him to take you to the rodeo.
Robert, stop it. Y'all quit playing. Quit playing.
Wallow J, why you so guilty? Wallow J, what do you have sitting in your what do you have sitting in your chat box right now that you was about to put out there?
Pause. He paused. I said pause, nigga.
Was that thing pause worthy? Richard like that. What do you mean? He liked it. He liked it. You a damn lie.
You didn't know that.
Pause.
See, it's funny. Once I give you enough rope and you hang yourself,
there we go. Now I know y'all gonna tell me take off the tinfoil kufi. He ain't mean it like that. You're sure?
Give him space, and he turns into like a caricature of an out of control.
Oh, but when you guys were
out
doing
of control black, and he's still there.
Yeah, earlier that was fine. When you guys were doing it and I was talking, it was cool.
When you did it, it's actually pretty fucking
We're actually
gross,
having a
Tommy.
pretty nice
You guys were doing it earlier. I'm just doing it
you
now.
Came in here.
I came in here doing what, Richard? Dick, what did I do when I came in here? I was even asked to speak, Dick.
I move you past the second I move you past platitudes, you go into like childlike discussions of penis size.
The second you move me past platitudes,
you don't belong in a place like this, Tommy.
By the way, screenshot. And he's still there. I listen, community T, whatever helps y'all get to 6 to 50 years, you do that shit. We need y'all to get to a golden anniversary, so you do that shit. Tommy Sotomayor. He gave y'all, he said rope to hang yourself, and now he just said You don't belong here. You know what, Torian? That is a very good idea. I am going to change the title right now. Tommy Sotomayor and Richard Spencer, he was still there. So I'm going to let y'all know when to refresh. I'd have left like 20 minutes ago, but you know, that's just me. Okay, we saved it. Hey, that's a blessing. It's still at 84 out of 100. My content creators know what that means. Or is that 64? I don't know. Look like 64. Whatever, I don't give a goddamn. It's still in the green, so it's all good. So y'all can refresh it now and you see what I wrote.
And
yes, I know. I'm not white.
And you should be grateful.
I'm not white enough. I get it.
No, I don't watch The Boys. My wife does, though.
You're just
I'm not smarmy enough when I talk to people.
And if it's what I think you're about to refer to, yeah, that was suspect as hell. But I'm gonna let it ride because at least it was a woman.
Oh.
All right,
I'm telling you the truth, and I'm one of the few people who will tell you the truth.
You were damn well. I
don't give a fuck about none of y'all. I get it. I get it.
You're just
kind of smarmy enough when I talk to people.
I'm telling you the truth, and I'm one of the few people who will tell you the truth. Other people will not.
And just so y'all know,
they kicked them out.
They kicked me out. They took me off.
Of course they did. Of course they did. He probably messaged old boy and told him to get out the room. Or maybe it was one of the two white girls. But in any case, don't worry. Do. Be grateful. Shout out to the chat for that. Don't worry. Do. Be grateful. Be grateful that you got to talk to white supremacists. GDS, he yelled like, what's his name? DC Young Fly when he talked to Jesse Lee Peterson. Hey, somebody come get this nigga. But we put the link in the chat. I'm sure y'all got a lot to say about this. Yeah. That's that was interesting. Yes, sir. Unmute yourself. 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 I'm picking the sixth one I said. Unmute yourself. What's up, man?
No, I'm good. How about yourself, sir? I hope you had a good 4th of July, like everybody else in the chat. How you doing?
I was at work.
I was at work too. I got off at 3 o'clock.
Yeah. Oh, you got off at 3 o'clock? I got off at 9. Pause.
Yeah, I got off at 3. I tried to get off early.
Keep going. Tell us more.
Pause. I said pause, nigga.
I don't want to, but
I gave him the layup and he's still missing.
Nah, I ain't fucking with you today.
It's okay. It's only Friday. It's all right.
It's Friday afternoon, so fuck it.
Friday afternoon, Negro. It's 9:17
in the morning.
Somebody,
look, I've been at work all day. Pause.
Hey, LJ, you need to go sleep in the truck.
I wish I could.
Do a nap.
I can't do that. I'll get fired.
You can't go get a nap on your break?
I wish I could. I got 2 trucks I got to do.
You gotta do 2 trucks.
Well, actually, I'm doing one right now. My help is doing the other.
Pause. He paused.
Right.
Said pause, nigga.
Where my help went, but I ain't gonna go there today, sir. I'm trying to go home.
You're doing trucks.
Yeah, merchandising.
Pause. He paused.
Right.
Said pause, nigga.
You an immature motherfucker. You.
I'm a Scorpio and I'm a Jamaican. I'm a double trouble. Yes.
Lord have mercy. You know what I meant. God.
You know that's all Jamaicans think about is jerk chicken, women, and giving our folk. And he fell off. Some white woman asked him what was the price of this here. Is this going to be on sale, kind sir? All right. While he's getting situated, Miss Uplifted T, good morning from Texas.
Good morning, sunshine. How are you this morning?
Same old as same old is. Yeehaw.
First and foremost, are all your people safe in the Caribbean?
I have not heard anything, but my dad told me that the house that we have down there is hurricane proof, so there's no flooding, so everything is good. So nobody's called for the Western Union stuff.
Okay, good, because I'm always check on the family. Don't matter where they at. We gonna check on the family first. Now, up to Saucy Santana want to be on the screen. Let's have a conversation about this. Because as I mentioned in the chat, I am a very happily married woman with 2 beautiful children. And when I call daddy and I'm like, hey, what time are you coming home? Can I get that? Are you gonna let me see that? Can I touch that? Yeah, that's how I sound talking to someone who has pledged their meat to me for the rest of their life. I don't talk to strangers like that. Ever. So why is a grown man talking to another grown man like that?
So when he said I do, you were like this here?
Got him! Got him!
Nah, I was probably more like, I wish you had the drop of give me that. Give me that.
Right in front of your guests?
Hey, look, I paid for most of that stuff, okay? We was grown when we got married. We was that was my wedding.
Oh, so when it was time to consummate the marriage, you was like this here.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. It's perfect.
Exactly.
There you go.
But no, I really do. I'm one of those people that believe in the community. I believe in the family. I want us to all win. I want us to all get together in the foolishness. I'm trying to keep it polite because I don't want your flag. It's unacceptable. He is a toxic moron, and what he doesn't mention about, and I always want to point this out, although I don't, mine is blacker than shoe leather, honey. I like mine the way I like my bacon, crispy and nice and crunchy. But for the women that date out, for the Black women that date out, their marriage success rates are technically higher. So if you just want somebody to lay next to you all night, go find somebody that makes you happy. I don't give a damn if they are a purple people eater. Find someone that respects you. Find someone with some honesty and some integrity, and that will be popping on the handstand for you every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? Get your goose loose, and then go sit the hell down somewhere. Why the hell are you worried about somebody goddamn else and how they like to slide left or bust it open right?
That's beautiful advice.
So I love you. I ain't got no kids today. I ain't teaching today. So
I know, but he went to work and you pissed off.
Yeah, that's it. I ain't got no kids online to teach today. I'm supposed to send my real kids to grandma's house, and then when daddy get home, I'm gonna be talking like Tommy. Y'all be having a good day.
Jesus. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. Before we let up the next person, remember how we y'all felt my pain Wednesday with the cousins in the Jamaican sector of the diaspora in them videos. What if I told you I found another one? Yeah, that's right. I found another one.
Let me go here. There is I'm gonna move on. There's a growing concern in.
Now they playing the slip and slide on a soccer field, or what they like to call football pitch. All right. You're in a hurricane, sliding on a football pitch, and we all know what's underneath the grass: soft earth.
Yo, I'm with this. I went bum back like this. I'm not gonna do it. I'm skin too clean. Blood clot, pussy clot. So like, come back now. Come back. Blood clot, you're done. Yo, one thing, Jamaican unruly. Jamaican unruly.
Yeah. Yeah. You should have sunk. Get your migrant. Yes, sir.
Yo, good morning, man.
Good morning.
Yeah, that last video you just played just now, I'm like, I'm still looking for the dancing, the daggerland, like you call it.
Oh, there's too many dudes over there. Yeah, I ain't want to see that.
Well, yeah, you know they don't play that over there, allegedly. But you know that whole thing with Tommy, you know what that reminded me of? What I said in the comment section, I mean it. This is what Milo Yiannopoulos used to do when he was losing the argument or he had nothing to bring to it. He would try to distract and disarm people using sexuality, like gay sexuality.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing that
Milo, and where's Milo now?
I don't know. Probably turning tricks somewhere in Europe. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he got banned off YouTube.
Oh, but that friend of his is still there. The guy, Paul Joseph Watson. He's another twat I can't stand.
Mm-hmm.
He's still on there.
Oh yeah. And
But
now
I noticed
they're trying to make Chad O. Johnson a thing now.
You're trying to make what now?
Chad O. Jackson.
Oh God. See, that's somebody I don't know.
You know, remember the other day when I played him and Tatum Tots talking?
Oh, okay. My
The
bad.
one, the young old looking nigga.
Oh, there's so many of them. You got what's the one the CJ Pearson? There's so many.
He the
young
one
old.
went in on he went in on MLK. It's back there in the archive. You can go listen to it later.
I'm gonna check it out because you just made me think of the whole Charlie Kirk situation. He's supposed to expose MLK. I'm like,
yeah, he used Everett, whatever the fuck his name is, to do it because he too pussy.
But yeah, Tommy, this ain't a good look for him. I mean, I fell off listening to him when I started realizing what he was like a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And he messy. How you sitting there? You make a whole template talking about Black American women, and you were still exposed for having sex with them. They were airing you out.
But
Recently.
you gotta curb the field so you can get the best.
Then he take pictures with PC women, and I'm like, bro, like where do you?
The funniest thing was when he found out that Chick Packer girl was a racist. That was the funniest day ever.
They don't
He
get it. I
signed
remember.
her, put her on, told people to go over to her channel, and then she showed that white man, and then they went in on the racism.
Yeah, that's like a Karazin vegan at the moment. Did he cry?
He was upset.
I bet he was. He was holding them tears back.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't no more access to that snow. But like another thing, just one more thing before I go, unless someone else come up. Um, like you said, he's still there. Like, why both of them? These two like they need each other. They just need to. I ain't gonna even say it because I have to. It's plausible. They need. You know what they need to do because that tension there is just terrible. Like you two have a conflicting views that much, and you saying that Tommy don't say anything, say something, but every time he started calling you your name, your nickname, you was like you was just there. You was it just did some things to you, and I'm trying to keep myself from being from pausing myself. But you get what I'm saying. That was disturbing. I don't know if anybody picked up on it, but it was disturbing. Like, bruh, if somebody was just over talking me and just being immature, why are you sitting there trying to dictate the conversation? Is it a combination of you like hearing, you like what you heard, or you have to control the black narrative because you dub S and you say so?
Well, you know they all do that though.
I know,
but
but like,
again, you're starting to notice it. They're not even caring no more. Oh, by the way, GDS, he's still talking to Tommy Lahren, but you know she fell off way. But them narratives are starting to crumble right in front of their face.
yeah, we then got per capita to crumble. I'm
Mm-hmm.
waiting for people to finish off
DEI
woke
ain't a
for
thing no
once.
more. They had to go remix it, and that's falling on deaf ears.
Has woke been finished off?
Who?
I said, did they finish off woke finally? Did we finish that off?
They're still
Pause.
trying to use it. They're using it for Hollywood.
Oh, dear.
They're not even bringing it to us no more. And guess what? They're start. You know, it's funny. We don't even care no more because the fandom communities they finally realized that they got to stick together, and they're
Once they
flexing
hear
their
that,
power right now.
and once they hear that W word, it's like the argument automatically loses validity.
Yeah, they sound like bitches.
I know.
And it's
funny,
like, and it's beautiful.
Like on case in point, you know, like there in 2008, there was a movie called The Acolytes. They were using bots to try to review Star Wars, The Acolyte, and it bled over into that one because of the name. They were using bots to do it. They did it before with another movie years ago, and I'm like, you guys don't get it. But okay. But let me get back to walking this dog. Thanks for having me up, man.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yeah, that was Cosmic Fury. Xavier, hello.
Hey, bro. How you doing?
Same old is.
Man, this Negro is hilarious. And I don't even mean that in a bad way or a good way. He's just hilarious. I know like years ago, I used to listen to him. Like when I was still kind of new in these YouTube streets, I used to watch his videos. And I slowly began to realize what he was all about. Bashing black women left, right, and center. He never had a good thing to say about black women. Like not one good thing to say about black women.
Nah, he
That's
put over
how I
Condoleezza
knew.
Rice. He put over Condoleezza Rice.
Oh, he did. I never heard about that. But you
But
know that's how
we
you.
know why. We know why.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely. I feel like whenever you have that kind of
And Shamika Michelle.
ridiculous.
But we know why.
I know. No, man, he is ridiculous. Oh, by the way, how are your people? Sorry, I forgot to ask.
I mean, we haven't got any reports anybody's hurt or lost their lives, so that's always a good thing.
Oh yeah, yeah. You got family down there?
I got some still down there.
Oh, but they're all right though.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
They don't say something, they good.
Thank Jah for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, this dude
but
and the way the way he's talking about he was talking to that racist piece of shit. What's his face?
Spencer.
Yeah, the Spencer dude. guy had what's it called? The whole that there was that video where he got clocked in the mouth.
Yeah, that was in
During
Harlem.
that protest.
That was in Harlem.
Yeah, someone clipped that shit. He became a meme overnight. Like
Bruh,
that was
no, it's not that they clipped it. He live streamed it. And everybody saw it. And everybody jumped on it and they got their views off of it. And he's never gonna lay that down.
Nah.
And you would think that would have been an isolated incident, but he kept talking, and then he hooked up with Fresh and Fit, and then he won't fight them. He won't fight females in a crowded, secluded area.
These guys, and there's one thing I want to say, but I risk getting paused again. I've been paused enough today.
My mouse is already over the drop, but go ahead.
Like I feel like most of these dudes, like the Spencer fella, they're all closeted. Like they're all deep in the closet. I mean,
that's not plausible, but go ahead.
Oh, I mean, like, what the hell? Like the way they were talking to each other, it's crazy. You could tell that there was some innuendo in there, but whatever.
You know how they don't care no more? Because now they putting up videos of them at masculinity camps. They don't even care.
Oh my god, those videos kill me. Like,
family,
good lord.
When we do the members only stream tomorrow, boy.
I saw one where I saw one where they were crying. Like they were learning to cry or something.
That's the one. I have it loaded up. It's in there. No, this is not pause worthy, Wallow J. This is not pause. I mean, not pause worthy. Tomorrow, the pause button is going to be dropped a lot.
So much pause. Oh my goodness. Well, I feel nothing for these guys. And honestly, I don't know what Tommy thought he was going to see up in this room. But definitely wasn't this. Like,
I was going in there to see
loud.
great conversation.
Great conversation, my ass. Dude was good. Like, for crying out loud, you're going in a room full of people who think you're subhuman. They don't look at you.
I'm one of the
They're
good
not going
blacks.
to see you. He's one of the good ones, exactly. My goodness. Not like these other Negroes out there.
There's my African American right there.
Oh my god. And even the guys, you notice how even the guys moderating the whole thing are trying to save him, but the other guys are staying on code like, nah, fuck this nigga. Like, goddamn.
I was just waiting for the word to come out.
I know, right? He was so close. Spencer was so freaking close. Like he wanted to say that
because he's on the left now. He can't do that.
Oh, he can? You sure about that? Because even those guys on the left do it like it slips out every once in a while.
He all right. See, if he says the N-word, they're gonna think he infiltrating. He's trying to rebuild. He's trying to rebuild himself now.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to move very strategic.
My God. Anyways, that's really all I got. Thanks a lot for bringing me up again, and I'm gonna finish this lunch and peace out. B1.
B1. I know black.
Oh my God.
All right. Brother Torian was going to come up, but I guess he has something to do. That's fine. Yeah. Community T still here? Yeah, I guess we might as well show it to her. Because this is what Jamaicans were doing during the never mind. I know we made fun of the evacuation thing, but that was That was ridiculous comedy. Go in the house. But I'll do something for the FBA fam. Here you go.
Goddamn need my partner. This is what I thought y'all was one. Get butt ass. I thought y'all was one.
Pause. He just told him to get butt ass naked. Pause.
Pause. He paused. I said pause, nigga.
Get butt ass nigga.
Pause. He said it again.
Pause. He paused. I said pause, nigga.
Goddamn nigga. I thought you was on knee. Are you on knee? Drop your goddamn drugs, nigga. Drop your goddamn nigga. He need him. Goddamn I don't need him. I'm gonna try to him by my goddamn self. I'm gonna try to him book by my goddamn. I don't need him. I don't goddamn need him. You got him, though. I got him. You got me. Don't worry about it. I got it. You got me, goddamn it. I'm taking over now. Hey, let me take over. Let me goddamn what you don't need, bro. Tell me what you don't. I don't need him, man. Boston, goddamn it, Boston. Tell me what you don't got. Let me all of them. That's you guys. All of them. I got something, but you don't get nailed. No, you ain't that one. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. I got that. I ain't got no faith. No, he got faith. If you ain't get nailed, he threw a diamond on this book here. I have no damn diamond.
He threw a diamond on that book. Shout out to OG. He threw a diamond on that book. By the way, we're still going to violate the Uno rules. But for community tea, this is for you. This was going on in Jamaica before the hurricane. Yeah, they get some. Get some. Keep backing up and they hanging on. You might as well have just taken her home. Oh, you want? All right. You know what? Before we go, we'll get a Domino's video popping. I'm gonna see if I can find that one. And I'm gonna lost his mind on them Domino's, boy. Why you give? What the hell? Wow. Okay. That's look like she twerking and the pizzas are burning. All right. No wonder it takes so long to get to your house. Haitians playing dom.
O passer tout. Comment faire ma passer? Je vais passer la gueule.
Metel. Gossa Granny. Coon. Let me see. Voila.
I pass. You def me pass. Yes. So what if I have a deuce? The big question is how Anthony know that. How the hell Anthony know that? This man, I read the game like it come with captions. Even if I'm just matching, my name is C. Burt, not Squash, so I'm not partaking in any. 6! So it's either him accept the pass or game done. Yep, looks like game done.
The guy narrating this is annoying. He took me right. I kind of need this. Okay, so you got the Gneps. Okay, I need this. I like those. I need to get those. Look. Well, now I'll work. And I'll play a domino. Who have the double 6? Who have double 6? Wait, Jimmy Butler playing domino?
Yo, bro.
What?
Yeah.
What?
No, keep him over there, bro. We're gonna keep going. Run it up on their ass.
Wait a minute. Jimmy Butler know how to play bones? Wait a minute. He might be my favorite NBA player right now. Wait a minute.
Run it up on their ass. Goddamn.
And you're playing against a Jamaican. You might really be my favorite NBA player right now.
One sub-block. We know how to fight. Yo, bro. Run it up on their ass. Yo, run it up. Run it up on them, man. When you get back to Jamaica, you tell them about me. Tell them about me. Tell them what I did to you today.
There's a drop in there. I'm going to use it. I did not know this. Gossa.
Oh yeah, your pass.
Shit, Marvin.
Now let's see.
We are show your card, man.
Guys. Oh, that. Oh yeah.
Lick it. Yes.
Oh, yes, man.
Lick it again. This is how Jamaica's supposed to look. Them outside and the little one, they'll have no fears outside. International Olympic Committee, I would like to officially nominate dominoes as an Olympic sport. We need that. We need that.
So violent.
Yeah, we need that. How about this? All right. Yes, make the gunman play dominoes. So no more shooting on the road. All right. I think that was enough of that. I want to see the rest. Listen, that might start the new U.S. Jamaica war. Dominoes. Hey, 42 tries. Get after it. By the way, I'll bust any one of you FBA ADOS Freeman in dominoes. I'll bust any one of you. You want to bring it. In the last game when I win, and I win the whole thing, I'm gonna broke the table. Woo! And community, I know y'all don't know how to read people. I'm gonna start trolling before I go to work. I know y'all don't know how to read people. Yeah, on a cowboy hats impede the reading of the room. Oh, Jesus. She just said, man. She said, I think that means F you. She's like, I gotta go if I get at this man. He know not what he is talking himself into.
Shit. Shit. Yeah. Shit.
All right, fam. I'm getting up out of here. Hopefully you learned something. If you did, I done my job. If not, I'll try to be better next time. I will see y'all tomorrow night for the members only stream. If you are a member, you can, you know, we about to have fun. Oh, there it is. Big 6. Here we go. She gonna be looking for that 6. Don't you mark them dominoes. I'm intermediate on chess. So whoever wanted to, I don't mind. But if you are a member, tomorrow night we're gonna have fun. If you're not a member, there's still time to join. It's only 99 cents. Helps me reinvest back in the platform, buy toys and clothes for the baby. And you also get access to when I do uploads, you get first dibs to look at it. So anyway, I'm going to go to the plantation. You can enjoy the rest of your day. If you are off for the whole weekend, enjoy it. If you're not, stay safe out there because it's hot as hell. So take care, stay safe, and you know what to do when the agents of chaos come to mess up your existence.
Time's up. But did we have a good time here? Hello?
At the end of the day gotta end.
That's it.